Hello everybody, I'm Jessicat, wearing my February skin, as you can probably tell. I am all decked out for Valentine's Day, even though that is in a little bit. Not quite there yet, and yeah, we are back in the Mountain Queen world for another episode of Uncut Ramblings. And in this episode, I want to work on a very interesting project, and I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I have some ideas, and I wanna try it out, see how things go. So I need this chest looks like the perfect thing. Whoops, sorry, that was laggy. I don't know why there's so much lag all of a sudden. So we need I need to get up there somehow. I'm gonna build a temporary staircase. By the way, it probably seems like I'm doing something crazy right now. I know it doesn't make much sense, but I promise all will be revealed very soon. There's the slab. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that was a slab. That's a stair block. I don't know if that'll be a problem. Otherwise I guess we could just use this hole. Okay, so what we're gonna need first is a hopper, and we need to also, I mean, as well as talking about the mechanics of this project, I also obviously want to talk about an Uncut Ramblings topic, which today I'm going to talk about communication. And I'm not just talking about, the act of communication as in like two people like saying words to each other. Like I mean specifically communication. Well, I want to emphasize the importance of communication, I guess. So yes, technically I'm talking about two people, saying words to each other in some way, but I want to talk about like explicit communication, by which I mean clear communication of the truth. So clear statements of the truth, regardless of how, I guess, okay, if I throw sugarcane here, does it? Yes, that's what we want to see. I'm gonna place a block here just to be sure that I know where it is. And then we are going to get down from here, and... okay. Sorry, what was I even saying? I want to promote communication even in cases where it doesn't seem like where society doesn't necessarily promote it, I guess, or see it as necessary. Because you see, I am now in college. It's been a big transition. It's been a big shift for me. This is not right. This is not going to do what I want it to at all. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. You know what? Let's just craft some paper for now and think about this in a sec. So, I'm in college now, and it's a big shift. It's a big change. It's very different in many ways, but one of the wonderful things that has happened to me in college is I've made some friends, and one of my friends is very, very big on communication, and she talks about it a lot, and at first I wasn't quite sure why she was making such a big deal out of it, but the more I listened to her talk about it, the more I realized that she is completely right. The thing is, you don't really realize how much communication is lacking in day-to-day life unless you're really looking for it. Now that she's pointed it out to me, I can see it everywhere. I see a lack of communication everywhere now. And I have to look at that and go, this is an issue that could be resolved so easily if the people involved were just willing to communicate. But people just often don't even think of that. it doesn't seem necessary to them, I guess, which is kind of crazy, but it's true. Ah, yes, you're holding an emerald. Yes, I would like an emerald. Alright. Was it always 24 and 20 emeralds? Why do I feel like that's not... Whatever. I mean, I'll take it. So we're gonna keep trading for a bit. Oh wait, did you just level up? Because that would be great. Yeah, looks like he did. All right. Can we see what you've got now? Ooh, 4 books for an emerald. Is that better than 24 paper? I need leather, obviously, but let's assume that I can get leather easily, which I can't, but let's assume that I can. Oh, 19 emeralds for a mending book. We're almost there. We're almost there. Emeralds for a lantern, that's cute, but not helpful. Books, so you need 3 paper for a book. So that's essentially 12 paper right there. So it's half as much if you can spare the leather. Can I spare the leather is the question. Sorry. So people don't really realize how necessary or important communication is, because it just seems like such a normal thing in our society to not really communicate, and I didn't realize how weird that was until my friend just explicitly pointed it out to me and was like, look, this is not normal, this is a problem. And I was like, yeah, we don't think of it as a problem, but it is. So, yes, let me give you an example, I think is where I was trying to go with this. Let's say, And now, of course, now that I'm trying to think of an example, my mind is going completely blank. Leather's gonna be over here if I have any. Yes, my mind is blank. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, let's make some books. Do I really want to waste a bunch of leather on this? I mean, I have so much. Let's make 16 books. I think I got all the leather from fishing. So let's say that... okay. Have you ever, like, had someone do something that, annoys you just a little bit? Like, for example, your friend every day you bring a snack to school or work or something, and every day your friend asks for a piece of your snack. And you're fine with that because they're your friend and you want to be nice to them, but at the same time, you kind of wish that they'd give you some food back, or that, it kind of gets on your nerves. If that makes sense at all. So then, you kind of, you go along with it. Wait, why did the price go back up to 20? That's not right. Oh, now it's down to 18. Wait, okay, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. What just happened? Did you just take damage? Was I imagining that, or did he just take damage? I don't like that. I don't like the fact that he potentially took damage just now. So let's say that your friend keeps taking your snacks, and you're a little bit annoyed about it, but you don't say anything. Well, let's say now that this keeps going, and you're still not saying anything, but you just get a little more annoyed every day. And then one day they ask you for a snack, and you just go completely ballistic on them, and you get really mad, and oh, 17 now. Hey, look at this. The only problem is we need a book. Let's go make a book. You go completely ballistic, and you just get really mad at them and say, buy your own snacks, and that was all a miscommunication problem. I'm sure we've all been in those situations, where there's a little thing that bothers you, but it doesn't seem necessary to talk about it, and then one day you just explode because it's just gotten on your nerves so many times, and you want it to stop. It's frustrating, right? And really, all that is a communication problem. It's a problem because you didn't communicate that you wanted the thing to stop, or that you didn't communicate what you wanted from the person, so they have no way of knowing that this is what you wanted, and they have no idea that you're secretly seething at them. And if you had said, hey, like, do you wanna, it kind of annoys me a little bit that you keep taking my snacks, then the crisis would have been averted, but instead maybe you've permanently damaged your friendship. This is a really glum example, but I think you see what I'm saying. And that is the sort of thing that my friend will warn me about is there's all these common situations where just a little bit of communication and the problem could have been solved. So um yeah, it didn't seem that big to me until I started like seeing it everywhere, and then the more I saw it, the more I was like, yeah, she's absolutely right. A ton of the plots of like movies or books are based on communication problems, which really they shouldn't be, because they treat it as, this actual issue, this difficulty that we have to get around, when really getting around a communication problem really isn't that hard. You just have to communicate and be clear, be kind, obviously. Don't just say something to be mean. Be nice about it, and you can choose your words carefully to avoid trying to hurt someone, and if you do end up hurting them, you can again communicate and say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to hurt you. I did not intend it in a hurtful way, and just be respectful whenever possible. And if you make a mistake, apologize. Okay, that is really cool. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I'm waiting so long. Okay, mending. Look at that. We just got our first mending book. I'm very happy about this. Well, not first mending book. We've gotten some before, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. I need to block off the cave though, and I don't have any blocks with which to do it. Fortunately, we've got these grass blocks nearby. So, yeah, there are movie plots, book plots, often based on miscommunication, and you see it in everyday life, everywhere. It's little things, big things, everything in between. And if you're just clear about what you want and, kind about it, then things will be better for everyone. Because, let's face it, yeah, as much as it might be tempting to go, okay, I can deal with this, in reality, if you're dealing with a friend, then the friend is not going to mind changing some slight aspect of their behavior just to in order to make you happy. Like, if it's a friend, they'll be willing to do that for you. So don't be afraid of don't feel like you're inconveniencing people by asking them to do that. What I should have right now is a sword, and I don't have a sword. It's a problem. There's no sword in here either. I should craft a sword is what I should do. I don't have any wood. That's also a problem. Yes. So, that was my rant on communication, I guess. And now doesn't feel like there's that much more to say. So, what I would encourage you to do is just look around in your life and see where there are communication issues, because I guarantee you can find one or two. I most recently talked to a person who seemed to be, who I had gathered seemed to have a crush on me. And I was like, hey, do you want to talk about this? And this person was like, yeah, actually, I'm glad you brought it up. And we had an interesting conversation. And that conversation never would have happened if I hadn't just decided to be clear about it and communicate. Oh, there's one more aspect of this I wanted to mention that I have just thought of. There is a tendency in our culture, by which I mean American culture, I suppose, but like European culture. I think most cultures, honestly, to be completely honest. There's a tendency to romanticize lack of communication and to see it as a strength rather than a weakness. The idea is that, especially with really good friends or with romantic partners, there should be an ability to understand each other without words. And it's a beautiful concept. Don't get me wrong. It's sweet and it's cute, but it's not realistic in any way. And anyone who tries to tell you otherwise is just wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, I kind of want to put mending on this turtle shell. But also, how often am I going to be swimming around? Not very often, right? So really what I want is a diamond helmet. So let's go make one of those. So, yeah, it's a really sweet idea. The idea that if you really know someone well, you're not going to need to use words. But my friend hates that idea, and I completely get it. I completely get it that she, thinks that's ridiculous, because I kind of agree. I think it's ridiculous that there's this idea that you don't need words to understand each other. Words are how we communicate. Words are how we get concepts and ideas across, and you're not gonna be able to do the same thing without words, I promise you. And I am now fully convinced, now that she's pointed it out to me, that communication is the way to go, always. We have fire protection and blast protection and regular protection there. Projectile, blast, and regular. Regular, projectile. Okay, so we have a lot of projectile and regular. And blast and fire. So what do I need? What am I missing? What's the best kind of protection I have? I don't even know. We probably want to go with the helmet exclusive enchantments though, don't we? So, did I sort these by helmet exclusive enchantments? Probably not, right? Alright, so then respiration. Respiration is good. Respiration 2. Combine those for respiration 3, right? Depth striders for boots. Sorry. Yeah, so, oh, there's a respiration 2. That's probably better than these. Yeah, one of these. I think I'll keep the power 3. I don't know which one of these would take more to combine with the rest. Probably actually better to use the efficiency one. So yeah, I'm now convinced that communication is the way to go, and hopefully you are too. I invite you to reflect on that and to look at your life and whether or not you're communicating with people about anything really. Anything that you feel like you should tell someone because it's important, it matters to you. Just go for it. I would highly recommend just going for it. Oh, and we can't mix protection now. We can only pick one kind of protection for this helmet. I don't know what I want. Do we have Aqua Affinity? There's Aqua Affinity. Okay. Why is that? Okay, I guess Cursive Binding for armor. Fair enough. What do we want? Respiration. We have. Oh, well, let's go for the efficiency 3 rather than efficiency 4. Yes. Yeah, I think I've said basically all I want to say. Let's see. Let's go for fire protection. I don't think there's there's much more to say anyway. Ooh. Now, what will I get if I try to put this on a helmet? Who knows? Let's enchant a helmet together. So yeah, I'm gonna stop there because clearly I'm just not even. I feel like I've said it all at this point. So yes, I'm just gonna stop there. Diamond helmet acquired. Where are my anvils? Upstairs, I think. Whoop, that took a while. So yeah, we're gonna go enchant this helmet, and that's the end of my communication rant today. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, just think about this. I think it's an important topic, and it's really something that's not thought about enough. I see it everywhere now. People are like, "This it's horrible. This happened to this character in this book," and I'm like, "You realize that that's really just not. That's really just a communication error, right?" Okay, what do we want to call it? Cat's ears. Yeah, cat's ears. Why not? Okay. Oh wait, we probably want to combine the books first, right? So that's 5. Oh, can't do it the other way around. Okay, so we have to go for 5. Whoa, that's a lot of levels. I don't have enough levels for this, do I? We're gonna have to go for the skeleton grinder and grind out some levels. That's hilarious. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Respiration. I want respiration 3. So we're gonna combine these. 9 or 6. 6 is better. 6 is a lot better. But still, let's go kill some skeletons, shall we? We can use our fancy minecart tunnel. It'll be cool. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by our project. Or projects, plural. So, I'm sorry, I'm not, yeah, I think I've said pretty much all I need to say. I should really add a powered rail or two in here. It's so slow. I'm holding down forward, by the way. I don't know if that makes a difference. I think it does, but, like, not much. But yeah, just encourage you to think about this. Talk about it with your family and friends is what I'd recommend, because I think it's a thing everyone needs to think about. And, hey, we've made it to the skeleton grinder. Cool. Perfect. Now we head up. Whee! I like this. I like this farm. It's fun. Got some bones and some arrows and some bows in here. Oh, we could repair this Power 3 Infinity Bow. That would be good. Of course, it'll probably require levels, which right now I have none of. You know what? I'm just gonna end it here. You don't want to watch me grind skeletons, especially when I'm done talking, right? I apologize for that. It's been a weird episode, hasn't it? But I hope you enjoyed. Yes, as I said, hope you like my bright pink eyes. Stare into the depths of my bright pink eyes as I do this outro. And I'll see you next week. Bye! Oh, hello there, Skelly. Here, let's take care of this. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, those bones were just floating right towards my face. Alright, yeah, anyway. I'm gonna be doing this for a while.